Hey guys, welcome to Jigyasha of Science. Today we are going to discuss some important MCQs about electrical engineering materials. So without skipping, watch the video till the end. And before starting, those who are new, please subscribe and don't forget to press the bell icon. Starting from the first question, the Rutherford's atomic model based on experimental observations could not be accepted. This is because A. It does not take into account the quantization condition of angular momentum of an electron. B. It does not consider orbital motion of an electron. C. It doesn't explain hydrogen spectra. D. The statement is false. And the correct answer is it doesn't take into account the quantization condition of angular momentum of an electron. Question 2. Total number of electrons that can be accommodated in various electron states in a valence band of a given solid is equal to A. Atomic number of the solid. B. Half the number of atoms in the solid. C. The number of atoms in the solid. D. Twice the number of atoms in the solid. And the correct answer is A. Atomic number of the solid. 3. Ionic bonding in solids depends primarily on A. Transfer of electrons. B. Sharing of electrons. C. Electrical dipoles. D. All of the above. And the answer is transfer of electrons. Question 4. The tiny block formed by arrangement of small group of atoms is called the A. Space lattice. B. Unit cell. C. Cubic cell. D. Primitive cell. And the answer is B. Unit cell. Question 5. A unit cell is A. A unit cube containing the smallest number of atoms. B. A group of atoms which forms the cubic structure. C. The smallest group of atoms which, when regularly repeated, forms the crystal of the given substance. D. None of the above. And the answer is the smallest group of atoms which, when regularly repeated, forms the crystal of given substance. Question 6. Most of the common metals have these structures. A. Cubic. B. Linear. C. Hexagonal. D. None of these. And the answer is cubic. Question 7. The number of crystal system is A. 3. B. 4. C. 7. D. 14. And the answer is C. 7. Question 8. A primitive cell is A. Unit cell in which lattice points are only at its corners. B. A unit cell of a simple cubic crystal. C. The cell that contains smallest group of atoms. D. A basic building block of a crystal. And the answer is a unit cell in which lattice points are only at its corners. Question 9. The difference between the number of atoms in a unit cell of a BCC crystal and an FCC crystal is A. 1, B. 2, C. 4, D. 6. And the answer is B. 2. Question 10. In face-centered cubic structure FCC, what number of atom is present in each unit cell? A. 18, B. 16, C. 14, D. 12. And the answer is C. 14. Question 11. An atom in a crystal vibrates at a frequency determined by 1. Crystal heat current, 2. Crystal temperature, 3. The stiffness of the bond with neighbor atoms. Select the correct answer using the codes given below. A. 1 only, B. 2 only, C. 3 only, D. 1, 2 and 3. And the answer is 1, 2 and 3. Question 12. Phonons quanta of lattice vibration obey A. Maxwell distribution, B. Maxwell-Boltzmann distribution, C. Fermi-Dirac distribution, D. Bose-Einstein distribution. And the answer is Bose-Einstein distribution. Question 13. Vacant lattice sites in halide crystals cause A. Plastic deformation and ionic conductivity, B. Transparency and diffusion, C. Diffusion and ionic conductivity, D. Plastic deformation and transparency. And the answer is diffusion and ionic conductivity. Question 14. The coordination number of a cubic structure is A. 8, B6, C4, D2, and the answer is B6. Question 15. The atomic packing factor for face-centered cubic FCC crystal structure is A. 0.63, B. 0.74, C. 7.4, D. 6.3, and the answer is B. 0.74. Question 16. Weight of energy bands depend on the which of the following? A. Temperature, B. Pressure, C. Relative freedom of electrons in the crystal, D. Mass of atom in the material, and the answer is A. Temperature. Question 17. Epitaxial III-V group semiconductor compounds have which one of the following crystal structures? A. BCC, B. FCC, C. Hexagonal, D. Zinc blends, and the answer is D. Zinc blends. Question 18. The crystal in which atoms are chemically highly inactive and they do not form compounds with the other atoms is A. Ionic crystal, B. Metal, C. Valence crystal, D. Van der Waals crystal, and the answer is Van der Waals crystal. Question 19. In crystal lattice, what are the vacancies created by the absence of certain atoms known as A. Hertz defects, B. Schottky's defects, C. Pauli's defects, D. Crystal defects, and the answer is Schottky's defects. Question 20. What type of defect causes F centers in a crystal? A. Stoichiometric defect, B. Metal excess defect due to anion vacancies, C. Metal excess defect due to extra cations, D. Frankel defect, and the answer is metal excess defect due to anion vacancies. And that is it for today. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and share the video with your friends. If you have any queries, please let me know in the comment section. Then I'll get back to you. See you till the next time. Bye.